You can think of them as like our spiritual parents. They are more, they operate in a higher dimensional realm. So if you think of us here in our third dimensional existence, they operate in a higher dimension, which is where we are all moving towards as we grow in our own spiritual development. The Pleiadians are very chatty. And once you make contact with them and open up to them, they love to talk to you and assist you. And they've actually been working with me now for, like I said, quite a number of years. But most recently, they've been helping me with my ability to help you in your abundance and to help you get to the next level of your spiritual growth and development. Today, I'm going to be sharing a transmission that I received on how to actually call them in. And I'm also going to share with you some information on if you're having trouble with it or if you struggle with stuff like that in general. I'm going to have some advice for you to make it easier. Okay, so first off, how do we call these? How do we call in these Pleiadians? How do we call in these benevolent beings? Now, remember too that your free will cannot be violated, right? So you have to invite assistance from the angels, from the archangels, from the Pleiadians. They're not just going to butt in and interfere with your life. They're not going to make decisions for you. They will always offer suggestions and they will invite you to try things and then see what happens. So keep that in mind. Being here on earth, we do have free will, we have choice. And that is something that sometimes people are like, why don't they help me? Why don't they help me? Did you invite them in? Did you ask for their assistance? This is something we have to be reminded of because it opens up the dialogue. All right. And another thing that I like to use are crystals. And I want to share with you the crystal selenite. Okay. So selenite is a pretty sort of white, milky, whitish crystal. Here's an example of one. I've got actually a bunch of pieces here. Here's another one here. Really lovely crystals. And this one is called a fishtail selenite because it resembles a fish. So yeah, this is a fun little crystal. Very inexpensive. You can even this is a selenite knife, which can be used to cut energies away from your energetic and etheric field. So I personally love selenite, not only for its ability to cleanse and to release like stagnant or toxic energies that are built up. You can use it to cleanse all of your crystals, by the way. You can if you have a collection of crystals, you can put the selenite next to it and it will help to clear it. It'll clear yourself. So it's really good for that. And it's also a way to connect with the Pleiadians. So if you go into meditation, I would recommend you get yourself a little piece of selenite and you hold it in your hand. Okay. And then you can really feel that energy. Okay. Another symbol that is a Pleiadian symbol is the blue rose. I wore my roses today on my shirt, but I didn't have a blue rose shirt, but picture them as blue. And yeah, that's the blue rose energy. You can image a blue rose. You can place a blue rose in your heart. That's something that I also recommend. If you start to see blue roses too, by the way, that's a dead giveaway that you are definitely being greeted by the Pleiadians. Okay, so I love to get those signs from the universe, right?